Good morning, everybody. When you are watching this, stream, there is almost every NHL seasons 23-24 week 1 games gone. In Finnish time, we have middle of the night, 5:30, and that means New York Jets and Buffalo Bills are playing. And because I don't want to get any spoiled, I just watch the review later. Detroit's win against Kansas City was obviously a little surprise. Although line were 4.5 Kansas City favorite, so I just don't usually like to react like these games, but when I watch these games, I just it was American or National Football League, where the Detroit and Jacksonville are, and I just would like to try them if the odds are anywhere there, because I only have 3 teams in the NFC and National Football League, and I would really like to get some more room there. Anyhow, Atlanta won Carolina 24-10. That was nothing so much to be. And now the most important thing is that we don't overreact any of the results. Atlanta probably loses. I don't know the second round game or week 2 game. I just don't want to know them too early or something. I just want to see first all the matches, and then I watch the round down, and then I want my intuition. Maybe we just go to the English. I want it. Intuition. Intuition is intuitio without N in Finnish. Carolina were okay, probably gonna win some games here and there, and Atlanta just won one game, so don't overreact. Atlanta there is nothing special. New Orleans won Tennessee 16-15. Ryan Tannehill were healthy. That was a surprise to me, but and a little wraparound to the total was that there was, as expected, very much fumbles, very much interceptions, very much bouncing ball here and there, and lottery and here, and so just based on that, it's pretty wise. It's very wise to play next weekend teams that lost week 1 and against the teams who won week 1. New Orleans and Tennessee, classic game where 2 equally good team, and New Orleans won this time. Cleveland won Cincinnati 24-3. Joe Burrows had some calf injury before the game, and I don't know if it affected this performance, but it was surprisingly weak. But they will improve, and nothing to worry about there. Cleveland has one of the best offensive lines, and this one lift them up pretty much clearly, and it is not probably too far-fetched to play them conference finals or something like that, probably. But it's very even conference. I don't remember which one conference it is, but both are so competitive. So it's always compare the odds and make your choice. Maybe I should put my phone to the eat 21%. Tampa Bay Buccaneers surprised Minnesota Vikings. It was only 18% in Finland. We have this pool bet where you have to guess 14 Sundays NFL matches right, and only 18% guessed Tampa Bay's win against Minnesota. And that was pretty classic as upset because Minnesota is not a Super Bowl favorite, very mediocre team. I like them, but there is some ups and downs there, team. And Baker Mayfield won his first game in buck, and a buck, a little buck, okay. But don't count on that Tampa Bay is nothing more than if Carolina and Tampa Bay, for example, are there playing against each other twice because they are same group. And I don't apologize if I'm wrong because everybody makes mistakes. And those cases, you just must try Carolina's win because everybody just overreact so hugely. San Francisco were very comfortable against Pittsburgh. Brock Purdy was good. Probably there is all, and the most important thing is that San Francisco's defense was great. Defense wins the Super Bowls, and there is every reason to cheer up San Francisco for real. Jacksonville won Indianapolis 31-21. It was a very tight game right until the last 4 minutes or so. So it was Jacksonville still looked pretty good. Indianapolis were okay, and I probably try Jacksonville to win Super Bowl if the odds are here and there. But there was some performance that may have been effect even more. I just wished that they wouldn't do too much big difference because people always see that Cleveland won 21 points. Wow, they are just great now. But they were good, but there is so many randomness in this American football. Baltimore won Houston 25-9. As I predicted, Houston got under 16.5 points. And was it fumble and pick six there? The 6 points. I don't remember. But anyway, the Houston was it's hard to say if Houston are going to win games, but I will try them somewhere, but you have to be very careful where you try them. Baltimore were very good. John Harbaugh will keep Baltimore's defense shut down, and there is not going to be much breakups in there. Maybe Lamar Jackson's offensive plays could be more stable, but maybe it's gonna come there, and good win. Washington was in trouble against Arizona 2016, and as if you tried Arizona in any ways, you got it was +7, 1 touchdown line, and Arizona was there in value and got, and it realized something like that, and and hard to say Arizona yet what they are going to be. Washington is going to win here, lose there, and just like 50-50 there, and it's going to go that. Very interesting to see when the final game is gone, that how they are going to, who they gonna face, because Washington is one of those teams that when they are favorite, you cannot rely on them. It's just that. Chicago Bears, Green Bay Packers 20-38. Green Bay by themselves made that much points that was expected total. And obviously now everybody loved Jordan Love so much, and that is an impressive win, but obviously it doesn't. Next game or probably home game for Green Bay, and home fans' expectations are gonna go very huge, and probably they might backfire if it's against teams like against Minnesota. I wouldn't surprise if Minnesota would win, and or Indianapolis could make them their life hard and whatever. So, but let's speculate later there. I have some reviews there. New England Patriots, Philadelphia Eagles 2025. Philadelphia was very, very okay performance, but there was so many in the first quarter. There was interceptions and what there was, and it was 16-0 already after first quarter, which is very exceptional. And Philadelphia is a good team. Probably wouldn't have won anyway without these lucky bounces. But New England was good, and interesting to see how they performs later in the season. And Philadelphia got important win, first win, and let's see how they continue. Because I wouldn't be surprised if they are in top 2 or 3 in their conference. Los Angeles Chargers, Miami Dolphins was kind of a shootout, 34-36, 70 total. Line was 49.50, so it was some kind of expected. Both teams led the game here and there, and Miami was that who won the clock race in the end. So Chargers was okay despite the loss, and Miami. Just remember later that Tua Tagovailoa has his injury problems, so be very, very careful with Miami that Tagovailoa is okay, because I wouldn't surprise he's out here and there because of concussion. Denver Broncos, Las Vegas Raiders, 16-17. Once again, one game which one had to win, and Las Vegas was today the team. Russell Wilson I just like to believe that Russell Wilson will bounce back to his best when he was in Seattle, but Denver obviously defended very well. Jimmy Garoppolo was okay with Las Vegas, and this is very good example when next week 2 you should try Denver and play against Las Vegas because they are 50-50 team, and gonna go whole season about that. Los Angeles Rams won Seattle in Seattle 30-13. And if you watch my preview, I'm finished. I just review and preview so I have some autism, and I just preview and review are so similar that I just confuse them sometimes. So let's move on. Rams surprise win. I just wanted to see if Rams really are that weak, but because I don't have pretty much nobody friends or anything that I speak artificial intelligence, because it makes pretty good answers even though it's just a machine. But it told me that the reasons why Rams are weaker than before. But when I watched that review from YouTube and NFL's channel, and I just wondered how on earth there was nothing wrong with Rams. It was one game, but this is what I mean when people overreact. Odell Beckham Jr. leave is nothing. Odell Beckham Jr. is arrogant little brag, and just I don't give a shit about he's leaving, and it probably just makes the team spirit much higher because he's out. He's just waste. And but once again, Rams was surprised, 17% only in Finland here in pool bet, and Seattle is nice to see how they bounce back because Geno Smith was last season so good that I want to see how he's going, because it's very hard to predict really. And Rams probably are going to make good games after all, and I just but once again, let's see who they are against and how competitive they are really in the season. I just have to check one word. Even. Steady. Steady is the word what I try to find. And obviously in America we know what team what team and result they are going to shout all week. It is. I'm thankfully that I played them before this game to the champions, because now the odds are dropping like never before. So New York Giants, Dallas Cowboys 0-40. And just remember one important thing: Dallas were only 3 points favorite again before the game. Dallas is nowhere near 40 points or 30 or even 20 points better than Giants. Giants were last season hugely overachieved, and obviously now we have to try them next game because this result is so absurd that it it makes nothing sense. There was New York Giants tried the it was 0-0. New York Giants tried the field goal. It failed, and Dallas got the rebound ball and made the pick six. And then there was there Dak Prescott made touchdown, and then there was some interception and or whatever. And it was already and there was raining so much. It was. I feel so sorry about the Giants players because very nothing works and raining all the time and home field, and it's obviously this result will affect hugely in both teams. I don't know. Dallas is so powerful in attack, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna go hugely against them. But once again, maybe if they're I would love if there come Dallas Kansas City game, because Kansas City would be great play there because people are reacting hugely on this. But if New York Giants are playing against like Atlanta or New Orleans or maybe Cleveland, if there would be Tampa Bay New York Giants, then the Giants would be great bet because there is no reason why after first round there would be so massive differences. Maybe I just shut this video or live stream there because there are Finland ice hockey season Liiga beginning today, but in our betting pool, Veikkaus is Finland's very good. Play Veikkaus if you like bet good odds and here. And 22 minutes gone, but it only if you are Finnish and you watch Niilo 22, you understand the joke. Let's wait how New York Jets and Buffalo Bills are playing. It was very entertaining, and unfortunately, my betting were. I always tell the truth. My bets were. I played some. I played some system bets where there is where is 7 out of 3 or 3 out of 5 or 3 out of 6 had gone, but I tried 4 different slip and none of came nothing. It was pretty frustrated again, but a couple of seasons ago I got 5 out of 7, so it will even up. I have understand one important thing, and I hope you understand also. Very important to understand, there are going to be ups, there are going to be downs, but when you learn it and you just don't overreact too much, you obviously have to because you're a human. I understand you react in games, but when you react not very, because it's not someone even I just throw the ball against I don't know what is the hole when anyway I just throw the ball in there because I just frustrated so much that but I understand there was my professional progress nowadays are NFL's first quarters points and first points. There was very lucky bounties, yes, but very much those. New England Philadelphia was a very good example. It was there just came. It was going to the under or what else. There was many games where there was bad luck. just it's simple as that. And the most important thing for me myself is now that try next week, game week, same tactic, and it was good. And it was frustrated to lose money there, but it was not much. And always place your bets small with small amount, because there is always gonna come new games, and therefore there is no reason to bet hugely in one game, because the bragging is not gonna last too much, even if you win much money. Now I'm gonna make Liiga Ice Hockey Finland. If you are a Finnish watcher, I don't know if this even can see it outside of Finland, but I'm probably gonna, and obviously I'm gonna talk it in Finnish, so because in betting pool in Finland we understand Finnish people is very good to speak English, and they would understand me, but it's much more easier for me that speak Finland and speak Finnish. I don't know why I mixed them. Finnish is language and Finland is a country. So hopefully you got hopefully your bet was successful, and hopefully they will be in future. And if you are not a bettor or just listening this for fun, hopefully your team was successful and played good. And remember, there is very much lucky in this sport. And in week 2, I'm gonna say it later in the preview this week, but remember that people are overreacting first week's results very hugely. Play those teams which people are laughing and that, and against them who were very very huge winners. And but I speak them about later when I got that Jets and Bills games. And now I finish this and I have to once I know I speak good English, but I just autumn and fall are spring is when the snow are melting, and fall and autumn are same thing, that when the snow are coming. Have a good autumn and bye bye.